Okay, let's see what we get for our money, shall we? Wow, alright, so here she is. Okay, so you got a brass bead up front. It does come with very beefy, nice looking sling swivels. Traditional 590 cap. Looks like a traditional 590 fore end with this very nice nylon Mossberg embroidered hand rack or guard. Dual action bars like on all 590s. You got a pretty decent looking receiver here. Top mounted safety. Alright, and then of course you have your pistol grip, if you want to call it that. Your curtailed, abated stock. And then of course you have a nice little sling swivel right here on the very tail end of this, so that you can carry it pretty much on your side and shoot from the hip. But it's a very nice looking 12 gauge. I'm very excited about this gun. I think it's a really interesting take on the law. There is a nifty little letter that comes in this packet right here from the ATF. Not only do you get the useless gun lock, but you get the owner's manual, and then inside here is a letter. And that letter talks about what this gun can be used for. So if you try to conceal this pistol, then you would be in very big trouble. So you can't conceal it, because by using it for anything other than, say, home defense or recreational shooting, you're going to change the definition of what this is. Because this is a 14-inch shotgun, but it's in a pistol configuration. Obviously, if you were to swap this out into a 590 buttstock, you'd be in violation of federal law. So you have to be very careful what you use this gun for. But other than that, this is very well executed. It's very, very nice. And this letter in here tells you all about that. So make sure you read this. Not only do you want to read this to fill out your warranty information, but you want to read it about the letter from the ATF. It'll tell you what you can and cannot do with this weapon. Looks like you also get a pretty nifty vinyl Mossberg sticker. Pretty cool. But let's talk about what you might use this for. Well, it is a 12 gauge. It is able to take 2 3/4 and 3-inch shells. For all intents and purposes, this is a Mossberg 590, okay? But it's just been cut down and used in a pistol configuration. Give you some close-ups here while we're talking. One other really cool aspect of this gun is that you can use the Aquila mini shells, the mini shot shells. They make a couple different flavors. They make a bird shot and then a buckshot variant. And that is pretty nifty. And so if you do that and you buy the little adapter that goes in right here, then you can make this 6-shot into a 12-shot. Isn't that pretty cool? That's pretty nifty. Plus you don't have as much recoil. So do yourself a huge favor and go to Google and type in mini shot shell adapter, and you'll see this little $15 rubber piece that fits in right here that allows you to run mini shells. Because when you rack this action, you'll see that this skeletonized lifter right here is too open, and so the mini shot shells will fall out. So if you buy the little adapter, it closes this gap out, and then you'll be able to run them without any problems. So that is what I'm going to use it for. And I'll do a future video about this, and I'll show you exactly how it runs with those mini shells. But for right now, I wanted to show you what comes in the box and what you get for your money. It's pretty nice looking. This is a really nice, new, interesting take on the 590. The Shockwave by Mossberg. So a few more notes that I wanted to point out. So what's really cool about this is this keeper right here, this hand stop, if you will. It's just super easy, and your hand just nestles in there. It's also really comfy to carry it like that, so you can just carry it one-handed if you wanted to. But that's really, really cool that it's just there. So big hands, small hands, gloves, not gloves, doesn't really matter. That's going to work, and it looks nice too. So that's a really, really nice feature that I dig. And I love the fact that it comes with sling swivels, because what you're going to end up doing is you're going to carry it on the hip, right? Because this is not obviously a gun that you're going to do anything with, other than maybe what would be really nice is if you filled out the paperwork and paid your tax stamp, then you could have a true, very nice SBS, short barreled shotgun. So pretty nifty. That is a very small package with a lot of power. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Also, it is drilled and tapped, as you can see right here. So if you wanted to do some type of red dot, you certainly could. You could put a piece of rail on there and then put a Dr. Optic or anything small and light on there. I think that wouldn't hurt, particularly if you were going to make it into a short-barreled shotgun. Other than that, everything else on this is pretty standard 590. This is the only new piece, obviously. I love the top-mounted safety. It makes it so much quicker and faster than the push-through safety. So overall, very impressed with this. I think it was going to make an incredibly great, utility specialty weapon. Truck gun, boat gun, cabin gun. Really like it. It's going to be a lot of fun to play with. All right, pros and cons. So pros first, as always. I would have to say that the best part about this is street price, well under 400 bucks. That's awesome. It's very nicely made. It is very unique. It's an old gun, the 590. It's been around for quite a few years, but it's a new take, and it's really, really cool. So I'm very excited about it because this gun could be used as an awesome truck gun, a backpacking gun, a cabin gun, a shit-hit-the-fan weapon. It could be any type of awesome specialty gun, really. It is a very unique weapon. You would be very well served to have this and the mini shells that I referenced earlier as a home defense gun. You'd have 12 shots that aren't too powerful, but powerful enough to get the job done. So if you buy the little $15 adapter to run the Aquila mini shells, this is a formidable foe. You're talking 12 rounds. That's impressive. Even if you don't do that, this is such a small package that can hold 6 rounds. That's pretty nice. So again, backpacking gun, cabin gun, boat gun, truck gun, whatever you want to do with this is really, really nifty. It is a little heavy for its size, but that's okay because it's a 12 gauge. Cons. Well, I could see where the legality of this weapon down the road could be in question, and so much like the arm braces that are all the rage right now for AKs and ARs to make them into pistol configurations, this too could become somewhat of a gray area as far as the law is concerned. But still, that being said, this is very, very cool, and I'm going to have a lot of fun playing with this. So there really aren't any cons. That's it. Maybe the future question of whether it's legal or not legal. But for right now, it's perfectly legal, and it is awesome. So you should enjoy it. And for as cheap as this is, for an American-made company, this is an awesome piece of hardware. So you should definitely check it out if you get the chance. As always, if you like these kind of videos, please like, share, and comment below. Be safe and be good.